Brothers, tell me this. Have you ever wondered, would she even care if you disappeared? The day she turns her back, cuts off every call, leaves you alone with a mind full of questions and no answers, you think she doesn't care at all. But the truth is different. Women are far more perceptive than we often think. They don't measure a man's worth by what he says, they measure it by his presence, or more powerfully, by his absence. Presence is invisible, but it weighs 1,000 pounds on the heart that truly feels. When you're still chasing, begging, waiting by your phone, dropping, "Where are you?" texts every night, your worth is discounted. Like a free giveaway. But the moment you truly let go, no drama, no scenes, no final speech, that's exactly when she feels your value the clearest. Shining Mirror-LVB wants you to remember this harsh but simple truth. A strong man doesn't need to shout to be remembered. The power to walk away in silence, with dignity, no noise, often weighs far more than 1,000 love confessions. It sounds backward, but that's how reality works. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. The real question is, do you have enough patience and backbone to stay silent when it matters most? A man may walk away, but that doesn't mean he's really gone. You can block her number, delete old photos, stop saying her name out loud. But if you still sneak onto her Facebook at midnight, stare at her new posts, hold your breath for that one message back, then brother, you're just acting like you left. She knows. Women have a sixth sense for emotional energy. They don't need your words, they feel the tension. The unspoken, "I'm still here, waiting," that ties you back to her orbit, no matter how far you claim to be. Remember this. A man who truly leaves doesn't just disappear from her sight, he disappears first from his own emotional attachment. He lets go, completely. He accepts. Whether she misses me or not no longer matters. Only when you stop fearing the loss do you become truly free. And only in that freedom does your value become impossible to ignore again. The moment you break the cord, the power of new habits. Real freedom doesn't come from dramatic breakup speeches. It doesn't live in that "I'm fine now" line you whisper to yourself just to numb the pain. True freedom begins the moment you stop glancing back at her and start facing yourself again. You rebuild your ground, wake up early, run, take care of your health, the same body you neglected while bending over backward to please her. Crack open a book, feed your mind the knowledge you abandoned while scrolling to see if she was online. Focus on your work, pour your hours into goals that actually build your worth, instead of wasting them replaying old stories or typing messages you'll never send. Every small habit fills the hollow space she left behind. Where you once needed a sign from her to feel valuable, now you create value signs from within yourself. And here's the paradox. When the old energy goes silent, when you truly disappear from her orbit, that's when she starts feeling the cold wind sneak into her heart. The moment you break the cord is the moment your worth snaps back to where it belongs. When you become a mirror, reflecting your true worth, there's a quiet pride that doesn't shout but echoes like a bronze bell. You go silent, but your presence roars. You no longer let her rent space in your mind for free, no more checking her stories, waiting for her text, letting your emotions hang on that little green dot saying "online." And in that moment, you become a mirror. A mirror doesn't speak, it simply reflects back the true worth you once dropped at her feet. Back then, you gave it away, she undervalued it. Today, you reclaim it, and the reflection shows a man who knows exactly how much he's worth. She's confused, she feels the sting of regret. But here's the twist, that's no longer your story to carry. The harsh paradox of love. The more you give, the less they value. The moment you take it back, they feel the void. But too bad, when you've reshaped yourself into someone freer, stronger, that empty space is no longer theirs to crawl back into. You don't shut the door for revenge. You shut it to protect the new room you've built, a room only the worthy may enter. Freedom isn't loud, strength doesn't shout. Many men get it wrong after a breakup. They think strength means posting new selfies, showing off good vibes only captions, dropping cryptic statuses hoping she'll see it and feel jealous or regretful. But real strength needs no stage. Strength is when you go to bed without scrolling through old messages, without replaying those "miss you" lines like an addictive drug. Strength is when a random "hey, how have you been" slides into your inbox at midnight, you read it, then swipe it away, unbothered. Strength is knowing that your pride is worth more than any late-night reunion ever could be. True freedom is quiet. True backbone never needs to shout. It's like steel forged in fire, solid, sharp, unpolished, but it doesn't need to sparkle to prove it's unbreakable. Brothers, remember this. She has every right to feel regret, but you have a duty to keep walking. Freedom isn't given to you. It's a reward you earn through all those long nights asking yourself, who am I without her? Through every sunrise where you push aside the heartache, take a deep breath and say, I still have myself to care for. Be the man who, when she turns around, sees only your strong back moving forward. No glances back. Live like a torch. Don't let old winds blow out your new flame. Become the version of yourself you're proud to look at in the mirror, not for her, not for a comeback text, but because you deserve it. What do you think, brothers? Share your story below, so you'll know you're not alone on this path back to your power. If these words hit home, hit like, share this with a brother who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe to Shining Mirror-LVB, because we have so much more ahead to grow stronger, wiser, and freer together.